So we know that technology is moving forwards. We're in a space where AI and automation is
Yep.
something that every organization is looking at.
Yeah.
I think if you go to any event, if you go to any conference, you're seeing AI on almost everything. I think there's
Yeah.
razors, pens, toothbrushes, everything's got AI in it.
Yeah.
It's all there.
I'd argue nothing's got real AI in it, but that's for a different day.
We'd probably agree on most of that. Data and AI, hand in glove. You can't have one without the other.
Nope.
So I would say 100% of our customers, prospects, clients, want or expect to have AI in the next 12, 24, 36 months in some capacity
Yeah.
in their organization. How many customers, prospects, clients that you meet are ready for AI from a data perspective? And what do we do to help these customers get into a space where their organization is ready to implement some form of AI successfully? Now, implementing it full stop, they can do that.
Yeah.
Won't necessarily be successful.
Nope.
How do we help them get into a space where they can start to implement these successfully?
I think the key bit that we can do, and it's obviously, again, a lot of it's sort of Sandeep's world of the actual data side of it, is helping them understand what data they've got and what that tells them. Because, most businesses have lots of data. They just don't know where it is, or don't know how to use it, or don't know how to get it out of the systems. The problem with that, like you say, with AI, is it's data fed.
Yeah.
All it uses is data. So if you can't get the data into the AI, then you might as well not bother deploying it. Because none of them can run in a closed box.
Rubbish in, rubbish out scenario.
Yeah, and I think that's where we can come in. So there's two elements to it for me to deploying AI solutions. One is, if you put the right data in, you get the right answer out, or the right answer based on purely on the data is what you get. The other bit is understanding its limitations as well. So people think AI will solve everything. Everybody's going to put out a work, and depending on which version, then the future prospects you kind of work. Everybody's going to be sat on a beach, having everything done for them, or everybody's going to be living in hovels because nobody's got a job. It depends on which dystopian future you subscribe to. But at the end of the day, they have massive limitations in their ability to do things in real terms. And that's why I say I dispute the term AI, really, because it is a clever automation, but that's what it is. It's an automation. You need to know what you want to automate. So, for instance, from an organisation design bit, there isn't an AI system on the planet that can work out what's the best way to organise the work in a contact centre. Now, there are AI tools out there that can manage all your emails for you, that can manage all your web chat for you. Some of them can even speak to customers for you, given the right inputs. But there's always going to be a fallout of stuff that's too complicated, and then it's how you deal with that then. That is the bit that our customers sometimes need a bit of help of understanding, because you've got the data going in, and you've got the AI doing the job on the top, but there is always a fallout. And how do you deal with that is a key thing, because it never automates 100%. You just can't do it. There are always bits of a process that happen that you can't automate fully in any environment. And I think that's a key bit for us, is helping customers understand those limitations and therefore getting the best out of the deployments they do. Not trying to deploy on everything, but being targeted and doing it on the things that will deliver and ignoring the things that won't. Just, it's like the web chat thing, web chat versus telephony. I have this argument with customers all the time. If you are keeping your web chat onshore, it is in most cases cheaper to just answer the phone. If you want it from a cost and an efficiency perspective, it is more efficient to just turn web chat off and answer the phone. There has to be another benefit attached to web chat for you to deploy it. Because if it's purely on an efficiency and cost to serve basis, don't do it. Unless you can put it somewhere where labour's third of the price, it's just not efficient.
I can think of one of our clients where I think they're about 80% ready for AI. and that's only because their CCAS solution, the CRM, are in a great place. Like, it's optimized, their contact center's optimized, but their two main information centers are also optimized. So having a fancy natural language IVR, which could handle volume, provide information from the CRM, automate that, get that out of the way, that's definitely possible for them. And it actually leaves them to handle customers, which could be revenue generating.
Does knowledge come into that?
Knowledge does play a big part into that. So they've got a great website, or one of the 3 websites is great, but they have a knowledge centre within their CRM, which I'm not sure how up to date it is now, but when we were working with them, it had a wealth of information.
Yep.
And being able to push that information to a customer along with a message, if it's from a mobile, 90% of their customers rang from a mobile, so like you can push information to the handset at the same time.
So this data-driven decision making, coupled with the AI, you've got a perfect storm there
Yeah.
to create an
Not-
environment where customers can be proactively managed. They can
Yeah.
self-serve in IVR, they can self-serve using AI, and the organisation can run at an efficient level and optimised
Yeah.
to sustain any voice
Yeah.
requirement that's in there, or email, or
Yeah.
whatever channel it might be.
And from a customer perspective, it opens up to a door, or well, opens a door up to every service being 24/7. You may not be able to deal with every query type 24/7, but every service could operate 24/7. So somebody could phone you at 3 o'clock in the morning, does not matter, the AI and the bot will answer the query and deal with it. And if they can't deal with it, then you can set things up to, so an agent will then follow up the following day to answer it. But it does, services that couldn't afford to run 24/7 with the right technology and the right optimization in place can now offer that service to their customers, which is great for CSAT and customer experience.